What is going on out there, good people, and welcome back to LMD Trading, where I am living my dream trading. Hope everybody out there is doing well. As for myself, I am doing pretty good. Sitting down to get a recap done, to kind of give an update on what's been going on. I know I said I wanted to get back to doing videos regularly, but hadn't been able to, but still been trading. Had some ups, we had some downs, but through it all, we are still here. I think last time I was trading, I might have had three XFAs I was trading with. That has changed. No longer have three. We kaboomed them. One of them was like right on the verge of kabooming at the time that I did that last video. One of them we had mentioned that we were going to take a payout on, and then the other one I took a payout on, but I didn't hold to the plan. The plan was leave the entire cushion intact, meaning it's $50,000 XFA account. That means you have a $2,000 margin. You can trade 5 days over $200 and you can request a payout. I'm talking about with Top Step. That's the only requirement, y'all. It's simple. 5 days over $200 and you request up to half of your profits, up to $5,000 if it's in a new account. So if you make, let's say $2,000, you could pull out half of it. You could pull $1,000 out. Make $4,000, then guess what? You could pull $2,000 out and you can keep that margin. Well, one of them, that's what I did. Second one, I just took what would get me to the margin. Third one, I just was stupid. We didn't get a payout now, so we're gonna leave that alone. But yeah, that's what we've been up to. Fast forward to recently, what we've been up to. I'm still in an XFA account. I have been trading this one 2 days, so we're doing good, and we're getting back where we supposed to be. So let's go ahead. Let's jump on over to the main screen. We'll take a look at the chart. We'll take a look at some numbers. This is the account XFA that I'm currently trading. Right now, we're sitting at a balance of $1,052. That's that max loss limit. This kind of trails you up. So once you get to $2,000 here, this will go to zero. And then if you take a payout, whatever this number is, you can pull half of it out. You're still going to have zero right here. So let's say that I had 5 days of trading right here, and I wanted to take out my payout. I could take $500. Balance is going to be zero. And if I lose $500, kaboom. Kaboom, boom. Big time boom, boom. So that's what you don't want to do. You want to make sure that you leave yourself a nice balance. And like I said, we've had some payouts. I'm not going to go to my bank account. I just took a screenshot. But you see right here, we had a nice payout, 680. Nice payout, $2,000. But in doing that, caught a bad streak. And I'll tell y'all, I have decent edge in this market. I have decent edge. But with decent edge, you also have to be a good loser. And y'all, I am a horrible loser. And I let that get the best of me. I really, really let that get the best of me. Actually, I had a $150,000 combine I was working on. I was literally like $500-600 away from passing it, y'all. You have to make $9,000 to pass that. I was like literally $500-600 away from passing it. And I gave everything back that I made because I'm a horrible loser. Oh, it ain't no other way to say it. But this week, this particular account, I got green and I stayed green. Like I said, you see we up $1,000. We'll go look at the details real quick, and then we'll look at a few trades. Been trading this account 2 days. That's what we've made in 2 days. 84%. Nothing sexy, y'all. Y'all know how I do it if y'all been over here watching any of my videos. Nothing sexy. Average wins $14.75. Average losses $1.86. Profit factor is killer because we ain't really lost no money. Best day 52%. Both days we made $500. Both days we shut it down. Lock myself out so I could not give back anything. I'll tell you what my problem is, y'all. We'll look at today. And today worked out perfect for me. I got up about $340 today. And I said, I'm going to risk $40 of that. Meaning, if I lose $40, it's going to put me at $300. I got to shut it down. Well, luckily, I kept making money. And what I said was when I get over $500, I'm going to shut it down. And that's exactly what I did. Locked it down. You see here, I locked it down at 500. You know how I just said if I'm at 348 and I'm going to risk $40, what will happen a lot of times, I'll lose that $40 and then I get mad at the market and I want to make it back. I'm working on that. That's one of my biggest flaws when it comes to this trading thing. I'm a horrible loser. I could say it, but that's what I'm working on. I'm trying to work on that, y'all. So bear with me. But that's what we've done the first 2 days in this XFA account. Like I said, you got to trade 5 days over $200, and then you can request a payout up to half, and that's going to be what you're left with on your balance. So same way before, anything over $2,000, I'm trying to pull, and I'm working on being a better loser because I know if I have a red day, I can easily make it back up. Let's say I have a $500 red day. On average, I'm $500 to $1,000. This is trading MNQs, y'all. That's trading MNQs. And the last 2 days, I haven't even sized in that much, y'all. If you come down, like these are my trades, nothing sexy, no big home runs. Look at that, $49. Those are probably the 2 biggest ones. These here, if I get up green, I'm taking my stop to break even. I'm not in the market of giving money back. I'm not. You see some little small red trades in there though. But trying to go down. Actually, we're all the way into, let's go to today. So today I took the first trades in the morning. We're not going to look at these ones at 140. We're going to start I want to start once the market was open. So 940. If you notice, scaling in 943, I'm in 1 MNQ, 2 MNQs, 3 MNQs, 4 MNQs. 4 MNQs. $24, $49, $49, $47. What's that? $175 on 4 MNQs. So don't let nobody tell you that you can't really make money trading MNQs. You can. You just have to have edge in this market to do it. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna keep this pulled up right here, and we're gonna go over to Top Steps charts. So let's jump on over into Top Steps charts real quick, and we're gonna kind of plot these trades on the chart, just kind of see, maybe somewhat give you an insight into my edge. Uh-oh, somebody just bought something on Etsy. That's what I'm talking about. Hadn't much changed in the way that I've been trading. Still trading my channels. On my charts, I did add a couple of new things, maybe since the last time. I use about 5 or 6 different moving averages. This is a 1 minute chart. So when you see this cloud, this is a 1 minute, 10 EMA and 20 EMA. And whenever they cross over, it'll create these clouds. So that's that. The gold broken line, that's VWAP. It's very important for me. You see a green broken line and a magenta broken line, a little thick. That's coming up. That's a 5 minute, 10 EMA and 20 EMA. So same thing as this. This is just timed out to a 5 minute chart. You see a thin red line, that's the 100 SMA for the 1 minute chart. You see a thick red line, that's the 200 SMA for the 1 minute chart. You do not see the hourly 50. That is the most important thing on my chart, y'all. This right here is golden for me. That's the hourly 50. We are very far away from it at that time when we're going to look at these trades at 940. Something new that I just added, this purple broken line. This here is a 15 minute 200 SMA. This is something that Spark, who I usually hang out with in the Discord on the live every morning, this is something that he uses on his chart. So I put it on my chart just so I can kind of track it. Not something that I will be using right now to enter or exit trades, but it's just something that I can kind of come back in the afternoon, look, see what price did, and actually see what price did during the market hours. So that's what I like to see on my 1 minute chart. And I wrote a study so that I can add these other moving averages. That way I don't have to look at the hourly chart to see where the hourly 50 is at. I don't have to look at the 15 minute chart to see where this 200 is at. Most importantly, I don't have to look at the 5 minute to see where the 10 and 20 is, because these are important for me as well. These kind of give you short-term momentum direction. VWAP and the hourly 50 give you longer-term trend momentum. And for Spark, he just uses the 15 minute 200 SMA. If price is over it, he's looking for longs. Price is below it, he's looking for shorts. Me, I'm a little different. The hourly 50 is what I use for my direction on where I think the market is going. But if we're above the hourly 50 and we have some space between it, I'll trade back down into it. No problem. I'll trade right back down into it. Let's just kind of scroll over before we go and look at the trades that I took. Notice price came down to the 15 minute 200 and bounced. That's something that's good to know. At the same time it was doing that, it bounced right off the bottom of this 1 minute channel that I had drawn. So that's confluence. I'm hammering in right here. Unfortunately, I had locked myself out of the count because I was at $500. Something I like about Top Step X, you can lock yourself out. But let's keep going. Notice, bounces again, a little small bounce, tries to hold it, lets go, breaks those, it's coming down. That's where it comes down to. The hourly 50. Kind of just hung out around there. Came on down, retest. We're going down. We're below the hourly 50. Again, I'll take longs back up into it. I have no problem doing that. Let's see what the market did. Market ever get back up near it? Nope, never got back up near it. So let's come on over. Let's take a look at these trades real quick. First trade got in at 943. That's going to be this candle right here. And we paid 22,034. Drop an arrow right there. That's where we got in. And this was a short. Got right back out in the next minute. And we got out at 22. Let's see where 22 is at on this candle. Right there. Let's talk about it. So, at the time that this trade was taken, this channel was not on the chart. This channel was not on the chart. But what was on the chart was this teal channel. This is coming off of a 15-minute chart. That's an up channel. 15-minute up channels on my charts are teal. When this came up, I was trying to short it, but I caught it late. Bad fill. Got filled in down here. And when this came down, this black solid line, that's previous day's close. That's all I was trading this back down to. Previous day's close. Came down to previous day's close. Tight trail stop. It broke down below it. Kind of bounced off a VWAP. Came back. Stopped me out. Decent trade. Next trade. 944. I'm in at 27. So let's look at this entry, because you're going to be like, what the heck? So this came up. Boom, boom. Pushed down. I'm short. I traded into previous day's close. Candle went up. Comes back down. And actually, let me move. This arrow should be on this red candle. But price comes down, bounces off VWAP, comes back up, and these candles are static. But when it wasn't static, imagine this candle just kind of bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. I add one right there. I just take one contract. A couple of seconds later, I add another one. And I'm in 3 right there. Because this is holding previous day's close. Easy stop would be just below this wick right here. It's about 20 points. About 20 points. We see kind of start stepping up again. This channel is not on the chart at that time. I drew this a little later on in the morning. But we get the move, y'all. We get the move, and I'm out of this trade 945. So this candle right here, and I'm out at 51. Let's scroll on up and see where 51 is. Boom. I'm out right there. Now, can anybody guess why I'm out right here? Well, if this black line is previous day's close, this green line is previous high of day. So this was the high of day for yesterday. So when this made this move up, I'm getting out. And I ended up getting out. Let's see, what did we do? Ooh, we actually got out of all 3 of them right there. 9:45 and 11 seconds. Made $50 each off of each of these positions. So nice solid trade. Did we leave something on the table? Yeah, we did. We did. I could have got out up here. But notice what this thing did. It wicked all the way back down and it closed below previous high of day. That's why I pretty much like had my stop right there, trail stopping it. This came back down. I wanted it to hold. It wicked down, wicked back up, wicked back down, shot back up. And we take our next trade at 9:48. 9:48. Let's take a look, and that's going to be in this candle right here. I get in at 6.2. This is like a chase. So I'm in as this is pushing up over. Downside to getting in right here is this wick right here. Is this wick. And then if you can see it on this chart, there's a gray, channel. What that is a 5-minute channel from yesterday. Let me do that right there. 5-minute channel from yesterday. So this comes up to the midline, pushes back down, just kind of hovers around the base, and then comes back up. But I'm in this at 9:48. I get out in the next minute because this pushes up and it comes back down. I move my stop so that I'm not going to lose nothing in the trade. And I trail stop out at 64. So I had put my stop just above my entry. I was green, but just never did go. This was just one contract. So just like sticking your big toe in the water, just testing the temperature to see if this wants to rip. And it didn't want to go. So it is what it is. Let's look at the next trade. So this comes down, is retest off of previous day's high, kind of bounces. 9:53 is when we get into the next trade. Let us see what times. 9:53:21, and we get in at 22.075. Look at this entry, y'all. We get in right there, and now we are going short. That's the first entry, 9:53. I end up catching another one at 26.50, so right there. And we in this trade, not even a whole minute. And we get 10 points out of it. 10 points. So this comes down to right there. Again, I get green. I'm putting my trail stop right behind me. I'm putting my trail stop directly behind me. And this trails me out. Look at all of that, though. That was just clutch, 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 clutch. And I'm going to scroll up because we take a few more trades through there. But I'm going to scroll over. Let's look at this last trade that we took. This was the one where I end up saying, okay, I am done. And let's see. 10:08 and 52 seconds. So as you can see, this does make the move down, makes the move down, comes down to VWAP. A lot of times I'm trading in the VWAP. I'll go long right here, expecting a short little bounce. As you can see, I don't look for much in my trades. I'm not looking for no home run. Sometimes I'll catch the home run. What me and Spark talked about this week was profit attaining. So like once you're in a trade, you're trying to profit gain or profit protect, I guess I should say, profit protect. And then the other one is goal attaining. I'm profit protecting. And if I'm in 5, I might profit protect 4 and goal attain that last one, meaning I'll give that last one a little extra room to try to see if it wants to make some money. But I was straight profit protecting today, straight up profit protecting. Let's look at this last one. We got in at 10:08, in at 31.75. So let's scroll on up, 31.75. Right around that area. Then we add one more a minute later, this candle right here, And we get in that one at 32.75. So let's come on up, 32.75, about right there. So this came up. It didn't break this midline right here. This is what I was playing for it to break. It didn't break and go. So this kind of rolled back over, came down, tried to let go of previous day's high, tried to retest, failed, flushed back out, and now it's gave up the 10 and 20 moving average on the 1 minute, 10 and 20 moving average on the 5 minute, comes down. I'm shorting this. This is the 20 moving average on the 5 minute. You see that old 5 minute channel, and I'll tell you exactly what I would have did. I added 2 right here. If this would have came up to here, I would have added 1 or 2 more. I would have added 1 or 2 more, playing this to flush back out, but I didn't get it. It only let me get 2 positions in. This comes down. Now I got a couple of things I got to worry about. I'm trading into the 100 SMA, I'm trading into the 200 SMA, I'm trading into VWAP, and I'm trading into previous day's close. It's a lot of stuff to be trading into, right? So I stay in this thing 3 minutes, so I get out at 10:11, and I get out in this candle right here, y'all, and I'm out at 24. Right there. This comes down to VWAP, but that was after this pushed down, y'all. I should have got out of most of my position right here. When this hit this midline, and again, I'm not sure if this was on the chart at that time. I'm gonna pull up Discord here in a minute and see, because I usually will screenshot. I'll screenshot my trades as I'm taking them. And I'm not sure if that was on the chart, but we can go back and look and see. I'm scrolling over. But yeah, a stop out right there. And I'm almost positive it was a trail stop out. This made the move, came back up, and trail stopped me out. But let's see. Let's scroll on up. There we go. 10:13. All right, let's go back to the main page real quick, and then we're gonna get up out of here. All right, so today 10:13. Booyah. I didn't save. These are Top Step X charts. So let's see. Do I have? Okay, there we go. Yeah. See, I did not have that 1 minute channel started yet. It would have been right there. So that's the high. That's the higher or lower high. And notice that's what it was doing. And if you see TOS charts fighting to give up previous day's close, and it just kept fighting right there. But by then, notice I'm locked out. I was up 548. I show those last 3 trades, and I was done. And then, like I said, me and Spark, we're normally in the live chat, just kind of chatting about the market. He was a trading son of a gun today, and he's just posting his charts, just showing. I always say his stuff looks futuristic. Fairly simple the way that he says he trades. He longs green lines, he shorts red lines. Keeps it simple. I'm the same way. I'm usually, if I'm trading channels, I'm long in the bottom of a channel and I'm short in the top of a channel. A lot of times it don't matter if it's an up channel or a down channel. I am longing the bottom of the channel, and if it drops a little bit more, I'll add it the next level. And I short the top of the channel. Same way. This is what I'm talking about. I'll long right there. If that gives up and it comes down to there, I'll add right there. That's the beauty of this strategy. Same way. This is that down channel. I do have it drawn now. I'm shorting right here. If this moves up, I'll add at previous day's close. Boom, it makes the move. I'll long down here. This made a move up, came back down. If I didn't get out of that position, I'm going to add right here because I expect this to bounce. I have that much faith when I draw my channels. Flat out. I have that much faith in my channels that when this comes down here, it should bounce. Small bounce. We're in a down channel. I'll add right there if I didn't get out of that. So now I'm adding right here. As soon as this makes a move, this one is green. And if it gets over that, both of them are green. That's why a lot of times you'll see some positions where I'm kind of small red. That's why I'm small red, because it didn't quite get back over my initial entry before I got out. But those other positions might be up 6-7 points, whereas my first entry might be down a half point, down 1 point. So that's how I kind of play my channels, y'all. But on that note, I'm gonna wrap this one up. As always, thanks for checking me out. Still trying to do what we do, y'all. Still trying to do what we do. The plan, get a payout. While I'm waiting on the payout to get approved, I'll buy another combine. Goal is to pass that other combine, convert that over to an XFA, and just, you can have up to 5 XFAs with Top Step. The goal is get a payout, buy a new combine. Get a payout, buy a new combine. Use their money to fund the combines, to fund the XFAs. I'm not a fan of just going out and buying 5 of them. No. And then I definitely don't copy trade. That's something that I do not do. I do not copy trade. Maybe in the future, after I've like had a few payouts off of an account, but I can trade one account, lock it. I'll go into another account, trade that one, get green, lock it, get red, hopefully lock it. Either way. But yeah, that's what we're doing. So again, as always, thanks for checking me out. If you hadn't hit that like button, please do so. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing. And as always, we can continue the conversation in the comments. What y'all been out there doing? How y'all New Year doing? We almost out of January, so hopefully the New Year's treating you right. And you in one of these, if you're trading if you're trading prop firms, hopefully you are in one that is paying out, that's not going through the foolishness. I see there's a couple of them that's out there struggling. Apex is being sued and suing people nowadays. So make sure that you in one that is liquid, that can give you some money. On that note, I'm up out of here. We'll be back at it again, hopefully next week. Peace.